work early enough to catch them. Really nice. I probably will start with a shotgun because it does everything so damn well. Yeah, I wish they weren't. Yeah, I wish they were legal. Or I may just go with an Evans and just call it a day and then get some other stuff. Yeah, that's why I'm pretty sure they're not legal here is to keep it honest. Oh, don't climb in there, Pez. Whoa. Well, I didn't know I could get in there. That's pretty amazing. I'm hoping trainers got to do their training stuff today. Yes, I do. And by the way, Karis, I'm sorry. But yeah, a lot of people left for this frontier. Not so much. A lot of them are coming back now, by the way, Karis. Nice. And now I got another one to trade for them to train already. Or I'll drop it off maybe with Alana if I'm down out west and run into her. Well, they hired a bunch. They literally hired 2 or 3 employees as soon as they could find people. They tried filling up. Yeah, they tried filling up. Yes, I do. I have lots of modules. Most I have zero time in. Probably most comfortable with the. Hmm. Yeah. Wait, which one? It's yeah. What is mine? I've hardly used it. Mine's still at 92, 99. I'm still at 99. Yeah. Track R is excellent for that. Oof. They're pretty cheap. Um, the one I'm most familiar with is the Mirage. So DCS is a funny story with me. Right when I found out about and heard about DCS, I was also following a somewhat well-known content creator you may have bumped into because he only really does stuff for flight games, like mostly War Thunder and DCS, and that's pretty much it. He does, oh, excuse me, IL-2, a lot of IL-2 stuff. Mags TV, the Australian guy, with the bad eyes, unfortunately, poor guy. Anyway, when the Mirage 2000 module first came out, God, what was that, 10 years ago almost now? They gave him a free code for a giveaway, for a drawing for the fucking free Mirage. And guess who won? That was me. So I've been flying the Mirage 2000 since release, and I have the most hours on it. And honestly, because of those fucking magics, it's still one of the best. If you know how to fly it, it literally can do everything. It can handle any other aircraft in the game. You can beat F-16s with it if you can trap them into a fucking two-circle fight. If he fucking tries to if he tries to rate fight on you and goes one circle, yeah, it's a fucking delta wing. You're never going to keep up. So you just got to fucking bail out and hopefully trap him back into it. But barring things like F-16s and F-18s forcing you into one circle bullshit, the Mirage is fucking deadly as fuck. And literally, it has about the best standoff range besides the Phoenix on the F-14. In fact, it might even have slightly better range than the Phoenix. Plus, it's a Fox 3, so it has its own terminal guidance. I love my Sims. I've been playing flight sims since Microsoft Flight Sim 1986. I think that came out. Jesus, I'm old as fuck. Look up the old ones. Look up Microprose. Just look up Microprose, period. That was a company that doesn't exist anymore. They made the best flight sims. It started with F-117 stealth fighter and, basically very basic stuff to by the time they got hardcore, that's a good progression. Um, I had a copy of Falcon 4.0, which was the benchmark sim for the longest time. You could only fly the Falcon, but it had all the other aircraft in it as, PVE content. And basically, obviously, even though it's I don't know. I was about to kind of check that. What the telegrams look like. I was just about to. Maybe out west. Um, I like both. I haven't done a lot of PvP, even though there's a lot of great servers for that. I'm mostly, yeah, that's your best bet until you get familiar with whatever your platform of choice is. What do you have, the 16 and the 18? Those are great. That's all you need. Um, Literally, those two aircraft do everything in the game. I bought other ones just because I'm a dummy. Oh no, I'm not a dummy. Very specifically because I'm old as fuck. I'm eventually trying to recreate something that has not been possible until the F4 comes out, and that's proper Cold War, early Cold War, Vietnam era fucking fucking battles. F5, F4, Skyhawk versus MiG 21, MiG 19. That's basically it. MiG 23, I guess technically. No, not even the MiG 23 yet. Not until the 70s. I'm so excited. The F4's coming. Exactly. We're so excited. I want to jump on there. I've just been afraid to because the only thing I have on the Allied side is the F5, which is not bad, but it's the F5. Um, and I'll be honest, I'm terrified of the fucking MiG 21 for good reasons. It will kill the pilot if you're not careful. I'll get the door. Um, you know how that fucking thing is. It is so fast. Yeah, it's in the newspaper, all the Commonwealth laws. Yeah, it's bison, beaver, and American bald eagle. Those are the no-nos. Yeah. No, that's thank you for being considerate. Most people just, go with it and just assume that they're still not protected species. But yeah, it's been such a problem with the overhunting that they finally protected them like they probably should have years ago. And yeah, it's a no-go now. Also, then hmm? Yeah, it's just yeah, the herds have been decimated mostly by well, European colonization. It never goes well for both indigenous people and indigenous species sometimes. But yeah, so those are protected. The North American beaver, which is mostly around Lake Oingea, and then of course American bald eagle, the symbol of the country. Those are the three no-goes. No problem. Yeah, man. Thank you for being mindful about it. But honestly, the big money is in just hunting in general, even if it's just pronghorn, because the venison is now being used for a lot of recipes, so that's now big money. The pelts actually net you pretty decent profit. Plus, the bigger game is always an option: grizzly bear, elk, moose, when you can find them. Actually, bow is just fine for hunting, to be honest. I tend to recommend bow for hunting. Oh, 100%. It only takes one or two arrows per kill. A small game, one hit if you hit it right. Even the large game, if you get them a nice clean headshot, you can take a bear down in a single arrow. Plus, relatively inexpensive to use, maintain, and arrows aren't that expensive. And if you're really cheap, you can craft them yourself. You buy one of those crafting mats, get yourself some sticks and rocks and shit, and you can craft your own arrows. Yep. Uh, I- Locally, basically, it's well, people related to my great grandfather, Native Americans, the local indigenous folks, have weapons smiths and crafters that make really fine quality improved bows and hatchets and a few other interesting things. But again, haven't seen any of them yet, and the tribes are just now starting to settle into their camps. Next time I run into a tribe member, I'll check and see what the status is, because believe me, we're all very curious, especially most of us avid hunters. They're just better. The improved bow is really all you ever need. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I won't recommend a good long arm for both defensive and utility purposes. But when it comes to actually hunting for both money, for profit, and just for survival, you just can't beat a bow. It's quieter. It doesn't spook the animals as much. It doesn't spook your horse, for example, as much, whether it's a loner horse or one you've tamed or a personal. So yeah, there's a lot of advantages to bow. Yep. Yeah, yeah. Good luck. And keep in mind, save the meat for selling to the saloons and such. Or cook some of it for yourself. But yeah, yeah. But they use the recipes for stew and things like that. Have a good night. All right, so we're is it just us now? Either way, we're just going over basic training stuff with you. Let me get my training crap together. Yeah, no problem. I gotta find my training docs.